Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another episode. We'll be dealing with health once again because it's one of the vital things we need within our lives. So let's get right to it. So today I'll be dealing with foods which you need to revitalize your body, to rejuvenate yourself, and be excellent human beings once again, because health is wealth. Besides or without your health, you have nothing. So the first one in line is vitamin C. So most people complain that they're tired, but then they're not sleepy, but then they're tired. So what they actually have is low energy. But then for low energy, you need vitamin C. And how do you get one of the best forms of vitamin C? It would be through an orange. I'm not a friend of supplements and so forth because it's too much dependency on these supplements instead of going the natural way. Before pills, we used to be human beings who absorbed food naturally and we lasted longer. So we need to go back to that. Don't fix anything if it's not broken. So yeah, it is an orange which one needs to take to have an adequate amount of vitamin C in their body, be healthy, be revitalized, and wake up fresh. Then the second one is if you're losing your hair, you need iron. Most people have hair loss or hair thinning or hair breaking, and unfortunately, they don't realize it is because of the bad diets that we have or the lack thereof of a healthier diet because of many different factors. But then if you're losing your hair, it is a huge sign that you need iron, and you need iron in consistent levels. You need it in very good quantities too. So you need to get your iron, and one of the best vegetables which you can get it from is beetroot. Beetroot, natural, sweet. There's a lot of water in it, a lot of fiber, a lot of protein. But ultimately, the best thing that it has is it has a lot of iron. You need iron for a lot of metabolic processes in your body, for maintenance, and hair is one of them because your hair, just like your skin, is one of the things that help you breathe, regulate your body temperature, and so forth. Even the quality of your skin, if you have enough iron, does get factored into it there. So do make sure that you get as much iron as you can as a person because you need it. Everyone needs iron in as much of a quantity as we can. You'll see. Then the next one is sodium. So many people have headaches for many reasons. Either they're dehydrated, it's too much stress, in a heat condition, they're having anxiety, multiple reasons for it. But then the common denominator of it is your headache is a symptom of something being wrong in your body. So usually how you alleviate that is by getting sodium. And when you get sodium, you can get it via vitamin juice. So recently my aunt cooked spinach for us because, and then when she cooked it, there was a lot of water left, and then I asked for them to leave it behind, and the water's in the fridge. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna drink it tomorrow morning because I need that juice in myself. I told them not to throw it away. They were actually supposed to make a soup out of it, but that didn't happen. Then I was like, okay, guys, adios. I'll do what I can do, and then I decided that I'm going to have vegetable soup. I'll have it tomorrow, but it will help with sodium. Sodium is also another important metabolic processor because it helps us to continue multiple processes within our body. It's very important. Then, if a person feels weak, out of energy, tired, groggy, lethargy, all these things, what you need is zinc. Zinc is very, very, very important. Most North Africans have zinc in droves. Unfortunately, due to the environmental factors being too harsh, they have to have it in droves and in their diet. But as Southern Africans, we need to factor this in, and it will be one of those things that we need, and it comes to the form of avocado. Avocado is very good, nice, creamy, healthy, milky, good for your skin. Also, it has zinc. Zinc is the baby which you need for a healthy, balanced diet, healthy, balanced system. So you need to have that baby in you. You need it. And also, guys, people who eat avocados, they don't know, they're missing out, man. I love that avocados come in the form of guacamole, where you have additives. There's a different taste, but it's an elite form of a fruit, because you can't cook it, but you can have it. There's many variations, but then you can't over avocado yourself, but it is very crucial to have it. It's one of the best fruits out there. Underrated if you ask me, but yeah, we keep it moving, I guess. But please take your zinc in that form and in that manner. Have it as much as you can. Then once again, if you have a headache, you need sodium, have vegetable juice. This vegetable juice can be many different vegetables, because remember, fruits and vegetables are one of our core building factors, because apparently, according to history, we actually used to be herbivores instead of omnivores. So we need our vegetable quantities in our bodies as much as we can. So this is one of the things that offers the best formers in vegetable juice. You can add it up and it'll bring tanginess, fiber, protein. It has a lot of richness and content in it. Don't be scared of the mushiness of it. Have it as much as you can. I'm actually thinking of going on a vegetable diet for this week. That would be very much helpful, man, because we need it. Need that vegetable juice for the sodium to help our bodies and our metabolisms. Also helps with fighting a lot of unnatural toxins in our body, your bad breath, your decaying teeth, your slowing down of energy. You see, all of these things are very important. Also, sodium for the sodium channels, so that it can also fight off headaches. Because remember, earlier on I mentioned that for you to fight headaches, you need the earlier on vegetable that I mentioned. You see, then we are doing the next one. If you feel weak, you need zinc, the sea moss. So sea moss is a substance you find in the sea. It's like sea grass, essentially. It's grass found in the sea. So if you have it, it also has a lot of good zinc content in it, and its strong elements. You can have it. Highly advisable for a person to have it in that way, because sea moss, you probably just eat it as raw as it is, or maybe put it in water, boil it a bit, and then that. But sea moss, amazing, good quality, fiber, protein, zinc, most importantly, and you're good to go. I feel like maybe it's because of our difficulty in acquiring seafood, or the bad PR that it has, but then seafood is also critical for ourselves, because people who live in the coastal seas also have a high level of living, and they have a high level of quality of life. So clearly they're doing something correct, which everyone else isn't doing. So we need to be cognizant of that and appreciate them for their efforts, and adapt the diet, because we need a holistic diet, man. Hey, we are dying out here. Our lives are getting shortened, so we need to be awake. Then, if your hands and feet are cold, you need iron. As funny as it sounds, it sounds very funny, because most people say, "Oh, my hands and feet are cold." Then you need iron. One doesn't think of that, so you can have dates. I'm not really a fan of dates, guys. I don't know why. It just doesn't go down on well with me. I'm a fruity person. I like sweet things, but nah, man, I just can't stomach dates. It has a weird taste and texture. I can't. But hey, man, what can I say? It's that. But For your hands and your feet that are cold, then you need iron. You can get some dates. You see? So this would be a good one to get your dates, and it will help with your iron. Iron for women can help them with their periods because they need a lot of iron, because obviously they do lose a lot of blood and a lot of metabolic processes are happening for them to even have their periods. So they would need dates, and it would help calm them in such a manner, you see. So yeah, it's good. Please have your dates for those that actually enjoy the texture, unlike me. Then if once again you have low energy and then you need vitamin C, your oranges are your best friends. Basically any citrus food for low energy. The thing with citrus food, what I like about it is it's somehow it has leptin. Leptin is a substance which is appetite inhibitor, which means it makes you crave food less, and you need that. But the additive is vitamin C. When you're low in energy, you also need to go outside and be exposed to the sun, feel the sun, enjoy the sun's hotness. It burns, touches your skin. That vitamin C and vitamin D is very crucial. You need it. I remember my first time in Russia, the first winter experience, there was like 2 weeks. I didn't see any form of the sun. It was so dark. It felt like I was in nighttime for like 2 weeks. It was dark, it was cold, it was all those depressive moments. Little did I know I was suffering from something called seasonal adaptive SAD, basically. Seasonal adaptive disorder or something like that. I forgot what the D stands for, but yeah. It's mainly due to us people who are used to a lot of sun, and we have a high melanin content. For us not getting enough sun, we feel depressed, down and out, low energy. So you need your vitamin C, you need your vitamin D, you need as much of citruses that you can, so to help you until the sun comes back. Because what usually happens is when the sun comes out, we feel so energetic, so alive, we can hardly even sleep. It's like we're on drugs. That's how potent the sun is, and that's how spiritual the sun is, because it's a nurturer, it's a grower, it's a cultivator and maintainer. But I'm just talking about that. Then the next one, if you can't sleep, then you need magnesium. So it can be found in almonds or nuts or macadamia nuts, basically any nutty substance that will help you. If you can't sleep, it will help you calm your body down, calm your mind down, so that you can sleep. Because sleep is sort of like a trance which you go into, or a level of subconscious, so that our body is able to revitalize, rest, get adequate amount of time to rejuvenate itself. So one does need magnesium, because a good quality of sleep means that I'll have a very good day the next day. So one needs to have it. It's very crucial for the person to have it. And yeah, so you can have your almonds. They've got a nice oil content in them, fat content in them, fiber and so forth. So that's good. Then, if you're missing iron once again, tamarins is what you need to have. Tamarins is like, I can see they're the cousins of beans, to put it in short, but then you need to have them so that you stop losing hair, because loss of hair also be attributed to iron. So you need a lot of it, so you don't lose your hair. So you have iron in you by getting tamarins. They like soya beans or green beans or peas, so they're part of that legume squad. So you need to have them. I haven't had them in a while, but I'm somewhat of a bean fan. I liked the beans, even though we have them in can form these days because of technology and stuff. But yeah, one day I'll learn how to grow them, and then one day I'll have them in their natural form, way easier. So yeah, there's that. You need to factor in that. You can have your tamarins, have them nice, legumy, with loads of water, and whatever additives that you'll have them in your fruits and vegetables, you see. So yeah, you can have them like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm promoting good health and good fitness for everyone because we do need to have healthier lifestyles. I've been saying this and I will not stop saying this. Then getting into the liquids now for green tea and lemon. I'm not a tea fan. I always say this. I know people like hot stuff and tea squad, man. Hey, they're a problem. But yeah, so what you need is you need water. You need 1 green tea bag and then quarter of lemon, so you can have a nice hot effervescent green tea and lemon. How you prepare it is you boil a cup of water, then you place green tea bag in it, and then you add lemon juice. Oh, it all sounds nice. I can only imagine it. I don't mind. I could have iced tea. I'm not a fan of hot beverages essentially, so I could have it as iced tea, and then you add the juice to the lemon, and then you drink it while it's still hot. You see, why must we drink things while they're still hot, guys? Cold beverages are the way to go. They are the way, they light the truth, and you see. So yeah, that's how we'd have green tea and lemon. To be fair, I'd add sugar because I don't understand this whole concept of drinking tea stuff without sugar. I am fighting sugar addiction like a serious one, but I will conquer it. I promise. It'll take a bit of time, but I'll get there. Then the next one, hey, I'm not sure about this one. Beetroot and mint juice. So what you need is you'd need to have obviously beetroot, the vegetable, and then a handful of mint leaves, so that we're gonna to calm things down. Then a pinch of salt. Probably must be some weird taste, hence you add the salt to calm the weirdness down, because mint is minty. I don't know how to describe it. And then beetroot itself is what do you call this, a bit sweetish, so balancing them out you need to have a pinch of salt, and then just ta in there, and then you're good to go. And then how do you prepare? You need to chop the beetroot into cubes, toss it into the blender so that it gets to get broken down quicker. That fiber, that protein in there, that zinc, guys, you will thank yourself when you have it and it's in solid form. Hopefully they don't take the mash and throw it away. Could have that, make another shake, get it into another shake. So yeah, that would actually be smart. And then throw it in the blender, and then yeah, you're good to go. So how do you prepare it? You chop it, and then you add it cubes, blend it, and then you add a few mint leaves for the flavor and whatever. Then you add a pinch of salt, balance it out, give it a spin, you're good to go. And then yeah, I mentioned this, I'm not really sure about this combo, but what they're saying is we're going to have orange and carrot juice. As weird of a combo as that sounds, what you need is an orange, a carrot, tablespoon of honey to balance things out because and then coriander leaves, water, and ice. Obviously, you need a medium. So how you do it is you slice up the carrots, peel the oranges, chop, toss them into a food processor for both of them processed, and then you add a tablespoon of honey, throw in some coriander in there, and then you're good to go. And then you add a little bit of water, give it a spin, add ice, drink. Nice, you're enjoying, you'll be fresh, you'll be it's a very interesting combo because carrots are sweetish, yes, but one wouldn't associate them with citrus orange because that's a very interesting one. It's a page and a half, but yeah, orange, carrot, tablespoon of honey, coriander, leaves, water, ice. You add it in there. It sounds like it's a very rich and thick combo of food. But yeah, man, you'll just add a tablespoon of honey, throw it in there. Then the next one, these are the fitness people like it. So essentially it is cucumber and lemon. Yeah, interesting. So we'll see how they do it. You need 1 lemon, you need 1 cucumber, you need mint leaves, and then you need a pinch of salt and water. Okay, so the pinch of salt is to help so that doesn't taste weirdish, because cucumber, guys, we need to be honest about it, it's not the most delicious thing by itself. It needs additives in there. I remember having cucumber in Russia, and I was like, oh, let me try it out. It was so watery, it doesn't have flavor per se, so one needs that. And then how you prepare it is you cut the lemon into wedges and then slice a cucumber, toss the pieces into the jar, and then add a few mint leaves and then a pinch of salt. You pour water into the jar, and yeah, you drink the water throughout the day. That would be actually excellent, you see. But yeah, generally cucumber and lemon are the best way to go, right? But mint leaves are the way to go also. So it's actually a good electrolytish thing, because I know lemons, they help a lot with your energy levels, so that's a good combo. The next one is strawberry and cinnamon. Again, another combo I never knew which could work. So strawberry is very sweet, well, somewhat depends on the grading that you get, but then they have their own taste per se. But yeah, strawberry, cinnamon, throw it in there, enjoy. What you need is about 7 to 8 strawberries, you need 1 cinnamon stick, you need mint leaves, then you need a liter of water. So I presume you just throw all of those things in there and do the most with them. So how you prepare, you cut the strawberries in half and then toss them into the jar, throw in some mint leaves and a cinnamon stick, pour a liter of water, a jar in there. Makes sense. Keep it in the fridge overnight and then drink it to rejuvenate your body. You see, well, I said it, rejuvenation properties of strawberry. So it must be the fiber in there, the proteins in there, either the zinc, magnesium or iron in there. But yeah, those important minerals that we need and vitamins that we need, and we need them in natural form, remember, guys, because natural is the best way to go and nothing else, you see. So yeah, 78 strawberries on cinnamon stick to zest things up, and then the liter of water is to hold both of these things down. Then another one I didn't know that actually worked would be lemon and ginger. So what you need is a half of a lemon, teaspoon of honey, and then a half of ginger root, then a glass of warm water. Throw it in there and have it. How you prepare it is you'd heat the water of glass and then don't boil it, and then use some water and prestige to crush the ginger. So you see, and then get the lemon juice, crush the ginger and honey to a glass of warm water. Drink it while it is still warm, and you'll have the best of times. Sounds amazing, sounds really good, but yeah, we need it. We need it. So yeah, this looks like something that helps you to rejuvenate yourself, because ginger, I know, is very good with helping with your immunity. It's an immuno booster. It is very strong, very potent, and then the lemon also good with fighting immunity, and well, boosting your immunity also helps with energy levels and whatnot. So it's got a lot of zinc in it there, so your low energy you'll no more suffer from, so you'll be healthy, wholesome human being that is going about life as they should. So yeah, besides that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.